Okay, so is everybody here that really wants to be here? And there's probably some people here that don't want to be here, but tough. All right, so how many of you have never seen a match of death before? Oh, great. Okay, so generally the idea is, we have in the past done this as like the last event at Nationals, so like after the banquet. Because a lot of people are flying really early on Saturday, we were asked to push it back to tonight. Okay, don't squeak. All right, and so in general, we just write really crazy questions. So some of them are crazy hard, some of them are just crazy in terms of conditions. So there's introductory remarks you've probably never heard before. There's extra time to answer, and we're always appreciative of weird extra answers. All right, everybody, shh. Thank you. That worked well. Okay, so I wanted to mention Raymond and Cindy Mefford. So they donated a bunch of Chick-fil-A. So all of these are Chick-fil-A coupons. So they run a Chick-fil-A out in Wyoming. And I think, so you can use these at any Chick-fil-A. But so we'll be handing them out throughout the round just for various things. And I have a list of some of the things. So let's see. One of them is dumbest contest presented at any point in the year, and also best team name. So be thinking of that, and maybe at about the halfway point we'll break. And I have some other things on here, but yeah. Okay, why don't I introduce all of the quizzers. So test your buzzer, state your name and where you're from.
My name's Samuel and I come from, San Jose, California. That's where I'm from.
All right. Test your buzzer.
My name is Jaden and I am from Ohio.
All right.
I'm Cameron and I'm from Springfield, Missouri.
I'm Sheldon, and I'm from Naperville, Illinois.
Yeah.
I'm Kylie. I'm from Rapid City, South Dakota.
Oh, Lord. I'm Camden. I'm from Cedar Hill, Texas.
I'm Rachel from the Colorado Springs.
And I'm Zane Brown from Garland, Texas.
Okay, so I'm Joey. I wrote the questions. I'm from Maryland. I quizzed for Central in Springfield, Missouri forever ago.
I'm Solomon. I did not write the questions, and I quizzed under Deposit, New York.
I'm Michael. I quizzed with a church in Dallas, Texas. He's old.
Okay, so I wanted to mention one thing. So you might have noticed that we've been doing these fun Wordle puzzles. I posted a new Wordle puzzle appropriate for the match of death. So if you want to look at that while they're duking it out. Okay, so I also wanted to mention, this past, I think it was April, Dave Papendick passed away. And he's been around quiz, so I've been around quiz a long time. He's been around quiz even longer, and I know that there's lots of the family members in the room right now. Just really appreciate all the support that he gave this ministry, and I remember him when I was a quizzer. I honestly didn't even know what his first name was because I always knew him as Mr. Papendick. Really glad I got an opportunity to talk with him last year at Nationals. And I wanted to mention, so you might have noticed there's some cookies in the back of the room. So at the memorial service, Todd, so they did a cookie reception afterward, and Todd had some rules about the cookies. So do you remember what they are? Yes.
So, number one, you always have to have cookies on your plate. Number two, you can be seen only approaching the food table one time. And number three,
I think you must always be eating cookies.
you have to always be eating cookies.
That's right. Okay, I'm adding another rule, smile for the old lady. Aww. All right. All right, so throughout the match, if you want to walk back there, grab some cookies, that's fine. Just
Only once.
Yeah, only one. We can only see you once. Okay. So I think that's it. So I'm going to pray for the match. Father, thank you for everything that this Nationals has encompassed. Thank you for the thousands of hours that each of these quizzers, both at the table and in the audience, have put into this, as well as the adults that have ministered into these students' lives. We pray that your word will not return void, that it will reap dividends for years to come. We also pray that you will separate the winners from the losers, as the sheep are separated from the goats, and as the wheat is separated from the chaff. In your name, amen.
Oh, thank you for that.
All right.
I don't know if that was good or bad.
Just doing Joseph's.
All right.
Really, Joseph?
Are we all ready?
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yes.
Match is open. Question number 1 for 10 points, chapter analysis answer. Who is Joseph's great? The word is great, 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 great grandfather.
Abraham?
That's correct.
That was funny.
It says you have to finish a hyphenated word. It doesn't say how many hyphens it's allowed to have. So, all right. Next question. Question number 2 for 30 points. 24-part answer. What animals are mentioned? Green 1.
Camels, birds, brood. Chicks, crow, murder. Hens, rooster. Pigs, oxen, ram, salmon, fish.
I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
Boys.
For minus 15. So I know that we were kind of famous for a stretch there for having a long list of animals. So almost all of these, actually all of these on our list are actual animals. So we didn't have, we would have accepted ram and salmon.
I had a list of 50.
Oh, that's pretty impressive. Okay, so other interesting ones are bear, does, that's in there, sponge, swallow. Yep. All right. All right. Real quick, is Paula Hicks in the room?
Big Mama.
Big Mommy in here?
Are you serious?
Okay, well, you can tell her about this later. All right, next question. Question number 3 for 20 points, statement in essence question. If Paula Hicks or Steve Fowler asked you the question, how do you know I'm from Texas? One statement from Matthew answers it perfectly. Give it. Red 1.
After a little while, those standing there ran up to Peter and said, "Surely you're one of them. Your accent gives you away."
That's correct for 20. All right. Next question. Question number 4 for 10 points, statement and quotation question. One verse of Matthew spoils the ending to interruption. Red 1.
The ending to Romeo and Juliet. Give this verse. Finally, the woman died.
That's correct for 10.
What?
How did you know both of those? Joey,
I call shit.
was there favoritism? Did you
There was not. No. No quiz outs. All right.
Oh.
Next question. Question number 5 for 40 points, 12-part reference question, 48-part answer, 60 seconds will be given to answer. Give the complete references for the verses which name Peter, the verses which name Andrew, the verses which name James, son of Zebedee, the verses which name John, the brother of James, the verse which names Philip, the verse which names Bartholomew, the verse which names Thomas, the verses which name Matthew, the verse which names James, son of Alphaeus, the verse which names Thaddeus, the verse which names Simon the Zealot, and the verses which name Judas Iscariot. Green 3.
Before 418, 421, 814, 10-2, 10-3, 10-4, 10-2, 10-3, 10-4, 10-2, 10-3, 10-4, 10-2, 10-3, 10-4, 10-2, 10-3, 10-4, 10-2, 10-3, 10-2, 10-3, 10-2, 10-3, 10-2, 10-3, 10-2, 10-3. A lot of other ones.
All right. So, well, you still have a few. You have 14, 13, 12, if you want to keep going.
I don't.
Okay. So I'll tell you how we vote in the match of death on a situation like this where they're kind of all over the map. If you've ever seen like how they voted in the Colosseum, how the Caesars did it, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Are you kidding me?
I think sorry.
Thumbs up rule.
Thumbs up. No, I'm sorry. I think it's down. All right. I'm sorry. That's incorrect. And that's a -20. Yeah.
Oh.
Ouch.
Bro, you didn't
You've all done Bible quiz.
No,
You
man.
know how this works.
You didn't clarify that. No, you clarified specific rules that we would get more points, but you didn't say we would get the minus.
I didn't say, well,
Okay.
You clarified specific rules.
yes. Okay. All right. Let's move on.
Don't ask you, Karen.
Okay. Question number 6 for 30 points, statement in question, 12-part chapter analysis answer. While we just did a question about a famous biblical dozen from Matthew 10, this one comes from Genesis 35. Name the sons of Jacob. Red 1.
Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Naphtali, Gad, Asher. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, Asher, Joseph, Benjamin.
That's correct for 30. Did you know that because of JBQ? Okay.
Really?
All right, moving on. Question number 7 for 10 points from Matthew chapters 8, 12, and 15. Give all the mutes words.
Y'all look bad for that.
Red 2, and that's correct.
No one thinks like Joey.
Yes. All right, next one. Question number 8 for 20 points, statement and quotation question. While some people have found unique ways to pay their taxes, one verse of Matthew has a message the IRS would definitely not approve of and would likely take offense at. Quote this verse, green 3.
But so that we may not cause offense, go out to the lake and throw out your line. Take the first fish you catch. Open his mind if you find it before talking to him. Give it to him. My tax and yours.
Judges.
Oh.
All right, sorry. Incorrect for -10. You know what you said?
I'd like to contest helper hindrance.
Okay. Let's do it.
Oh, she's
Shh. Camden hit my foot underneath the table, and I've told him. I have told him I was physically restricted from answering this question to the best of my ability. It was violence, for one thing. It was just plain unchristian. It wasn't Christian. He acted like a sinner. It wasn't Texas decency. And I would just like to say, I quote this verse perfectly. I could prove it right now if I wanted to, but it was wrong. It was unchristlike. It was unchristlike, and I would like I would like you guys to talk about this. This is a big deal. We need to talk about this. Thank you.
Okay. Hang on. Camden, would you like to rebut?
I have no comment.
That's guilty.
All right. Ruling on the contest. Let's talk.
I mean, there's no evidence of it if you want to give it to her.
Okay. We are really yes. All right. Ruling again. Contestants accepted. We don't have a sub. We don't have a sub, so I'm going to give you the points. Yeah. All right. That's only going to work once.
It'll work as many times as Camden kicks me.
Okay. Next question. Question number 9 for 30 points, 7-part answer. Which color names are mentioned? Red 2.
Gold, silver, copper, white, black, red, scarlet.
That's correct for 30. All right. Question number 10 for 30 points, 22-part answer. The number 2 is used to describe interruption. Red 4.
What? Years, brothers, other brothers, miles, masters, demon-possessed men, blind men, sparrows, fish, hands, feet, eyes, others, witnesses, sons of mine, commandments, sons of Zebedee, men, women, bags of gold, more, days, rebels, 2 drachma temple tax.
Judges. That's correct.
Yes, amen!
All right.
Really, bro?
All right. Question number 11 for 20 points. 3-part reference spelling question. Spell Jehoshaphat, phylacteries, and sabachthani. All right. Red 3.
PHYLACTERIES.
Sorry. Okay, I'm going to reread it, even though it wasn't interrupted.
In honor of the Chick-fil-A people, can I give the Chick-fil-A spelling of it?
The Chick-fil-A spelling of phylacteries?
Yeah.
It's like spelling like
With a K? Oh. With a K and a hyphen. Yeah. Okay. Question number 11 for 20 points. 3-part reference spelling question. Spell Jehoshaphat, phylacteries, and sabachthani. Red 4.
PHYLACTERIES JEHOSHAPHAT SABACHTHANI.
That's correct.
Alright, we know who's smart in this room.
I don't read it like that. I just go through it.
Okay. I'm going to give it more time, 60 seconds on this. All right. Shh. All right, so this one you get 60 seconds to answer. Question number 12 for 40 points. Statement in question, 40-part chapter analysis answer. While Matthew's genealogy descends through Jesus' family tree, Luke's ascends in ascending order. Trace the interruption. Red one.
Trace the genealogy of Jesus the Messiah. Jesus, Joseph, Jacob, Mathan, Eliezer, Elihud, Akim, Azar, Zadok.
No. Sorry, I'll reread it if someone else wants to punish themselves. Question number 12 for 40 points. Statement in question, 40-part chapter analysis answer. While Matthew's genealogy descends through Jesus' family tree, Luke's ascends. In ascending order, trace the genealogy. Green 2.
Jesus, Joseph, Jacob, Mathan, Eleazar, Elihud, Achim, Zadok, Azor, Eliakim, Abihud, Zerubbabel, Shealtiel, Jeconiah, Josiah, Amen, Manasseh, Hezekiah, Ahaz, Jotham, Uzziah, Jehoram, Jehoshaphat, Asa, Abihud, Rehoboam, Solomon, David, Jesse, Obed, Boaz, Salmon, Ram.
I think Rachel hit him.
That didn't take 60 seconds, did it? Please no.
It was more than 60 seconds.
Okay, that's what I thought.
But it was a valiant effort. I will give you a Chick-fil-A gift card.
Oh.
Give him 20 points. All right, yeah.
I love this stuff.
All right. So I have a bonus question that I think only one person in the room here is prepared to answer. And that is the list from Luke, which is a 76-part answer.
That would be.
All right.
I got you, fam.
Okay. You ready?
Ready.
All right, go.
Jesus, Joseph, Heli, Matthew, Levi, Melchi, Janai, Joseph, Mattathias, Amos, Nahum, Azai, Naga, Maath, Matthias, Simeon, Joseph, Joda, Jonah, Risa, Zerubbabel, Shealtiel, Neri, Melchi, Addi, Kozim, Elanim, Joshua, Eliezer, Joram, Matthew, Levi, Simeon, Judah, Joseph, Jonah, Malai, Amelia, Menah, Mattatha, Nathan, David, Jesse, Obed, Boaz, Salmon, Nation, Abinadab, Ram, Hezron, Perez, Judah, Jacob, Isaac, Abraham, Terah, Nahor, Sirah, Greyu, Peleg, Eber, Sheila, Canaan, Arphaxad, Shem, Noah, Lamech, Methuselah, Enoch, Jared, Mahalo, Kenan, Enosh, Seth, Adam.
All right.
Did you realize?
So, yeah. So remember, we did used to quiz Luke, and that question was asked at tournaments back then. Yep. All right. Moving on. Question number 13 for 40 points. Statement in essence question, 7-part answer, 60 seconds to answer. Whether it's the fact that it's hot enough outside to melt your shoes, or having to do a 31-match round robin, or being forced to endure yet another match of death, some of you have probably thought of hell more than once this week. Interruption? Red one.
Give the 7 verses which mention hell. And if your right hand causes you to stumble, gouge out and throw it away, it's better if you lose one part of your body than for your whole body to be thrown to hell. And if your right hand causes you to stumble, cut off and throw it away, it's better if you lose one part of your body than for your whole body to go into hell. But I tell you that anyone who's angry with your brother says to his judgment. Again, anyone who says your brother says a rock is answerable to the court, and anyone who says you fool, be in danger of the fire of hell. Do not be afraid of those who kill the body, but kill the soul. Rather be afraid of the one who can destroy both soul and body in hell. If your eye causes you symbol, gouge out and throw it away. It is better for you to live with one eye than two eyes and be thrown into the fire of hell. What do you teach long Pharisees, you hypocrites, you trouble and see between a single convert and we have seen you make things just child of fellows, you snakes, you brood of vipers, how we say being condemned to hell?
That's correct for 40. All right. Question number 14 for 20 points, statement and quotation question. Much like people in our politically correct wokety-woke world, Matthew contains a 3-verse passage in which the Pharisees answer something different from what they really believe to avoid offending a group of people. Quote it. Green one.
They discussed it among themselves and said, if we say from heaven anyone ask, then why didn't you believe him? But if we say of human origin, we are afraid of the people, for they all that John was a prophet. So they answered Jesus, we don't know.
That's correct for 20. Okay. Question number 15 for 30 points, 13-part answer. Who addressed Jesus with the one-word title Lord? Time.
That's a good one.
That's not a good one.
Okay.
That's a good one.
So that's the halfway point of the match. So best portion art, and this is anybody in the room. Best portion art.
Are you kidding me?
It's camouflage.
It has this.
So if you drop it in the woods, you can't find it. That's pretty cool. Okay. I think both of them have earned something. Okay. Good job.
You got that before?
Okay, who has the rattiest portion, the portion in the worst shape? Okay, but here's the difference. All your pages are laminated. Yes. What?
Get it!
Where is it? Okay, go get it. Come back, and if you're here by the end of the match, we can do it then. Okay. All right. Although I'll give another one to Josiah. Here's a cookie.
Go.
Yeah. Okay? So we have other entrants at least.
Okay, people are running now.
Okay. Shh. Okay. Who was the first one done with Matthew? October 28th? Anyone before October 28th?
What? Who finished it?
What? Are you surprised? He's the #1 quizzer in the nation by like 20 points per game. All right. Yes. Well, so Solomon said he memorized in 2013. I'm sure we have some. Wait, did anyone memorize in 2005? 2000? No. 1997. 1989. 1981. Any year before that? No. Okay. Anyway.
No, I'm not doing that.
Who has the most verses of 1 Thessalonians done?
Are you kidding?
What? I just highlighted and circled. I didn't memorize.
Wait.
I haven't gotten it, but I haven't
So
gotten it.
who has the first chapter done? You have all of Thessalonians, all of both of them? Okay, that's you, I think, unless anyone else is further. All right.
I gotta get this.
Who was the youngest person to get the 47-part answer in the regular rounds?
I missed it. But
Who got it? Raise your hand if you got it correct.
So I can't.
If correct,
Raise your hand if you got it correct.
Okay.
you got it correct.
How old are you?
Okay. You're 16. Anyone younger than 16 that got it correct?
Aren't y'all the same age?
Hey, wait. Wait.
He did it like
Hey, I have a question.
You did it like after the match?
Yeah.
That doesn't count. All right. No. I'll give you a cookie. Okay. All right. Let's take entrance for dumbest contest. Hang on. One at a time. Okay, go.
Okay. One time in a match, I hit early, and I contested buzzer malfunction, and the buzzer hit without me actually hitting it.
He won.
Okay.
No, I didn't win.
Okay.
I had a friend contest that they said hole instead of wine press for what was dug, and they said you have to dig a hole.
Okay.
That's what you did. His was fun.
Okay.
Hattie buzzed in, got it wrong, and stands up and she goes, I just wasn't thinking, so I should get grace.
Okay. All right. Caitlin, I saw you.
Whoa.
Wait.
Oh my goodness, we have a ratty portion. That is pretty impressive. Okay.
Wait, Joey.
So what's the saying? Like show me a Bible that's in bad shape, and I'll show you a life that isn't. Yeah. All right.
If your foot's not messed up, you're messed up.
All right. Who else had an entry for dumbest contest?
can I volunteer this?
Yes. All right. I'm giving it to Caitlin. Okay. Who has the best team name? And it does.
Oh, wait.
Anytime this year, yes.
No, another one.
Yes.
Rachel Weeping.
Rachel. Okay, Rachel Weeping. That's a pretty good one. Yeah. Yo.
Cameron.
Hey,
Huh? Yes.
My idea that I wanted our team name.
John consented.
But my mom said
Okay. Wow. Okay. So we have Rachel Weeping. Yes.
Our team name was Gold, Frankincense, and Leah. Leah is our quizzer.
Okay.
We were in a nativity scene, and she was the one carrying the myrrh.
Myrrh. Okay. All right. Anything else? Any other entrants? Yes.
Where do you love quizzes?
Judas.
That's the best name.
Myrrh. Hang on.
Myrrh, murder, Judas, no. How many of you get it? A lot of you don't. I'm surprised.
Okay.
Either get them or you don't.
All right.
Lord have mercy. That was
Yes.
Nobody else's name is here, but it's Brookbank's national champs.
Hey, that's not a team name. All right. Who else? The Bros. Yes. Say what? I can't hear you.
Inwardly offended grubs.
Inwardly offended grubs?
Crumbs.
Crumbs. Oh, okay.
Wait,
Okay.
Joey.
Yes. Yes. What? A what?
Two little piggies.
Two little piggies, okay.
Brooks,
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
6 people.
I can't decide. What does the room think?
Oh yeah, I know Christian. Oh yeah.
Okay. I'll tell you what. I have so many of these. If you gave an answer, just come up and grab one after the match. Okay. After the match. After the match.
All they heard was Chick-fil-A and nothing else.
Yes. Okay, we're gonna move on.
Oh, nice.
All right. We good to go? Shh. Next question. Question number 16 for 30 points. Statement in essence question, 4-part answer. Although much to the consternation of your coaches, the officials, your fellow quizzers, and anyone who took time out of their busy schedule this year to listen to you quote, at Nationals, many of you hit a question and gave no reply. However, 4 verses show this is a Christ-like attribute. Give these verses. Read 2.
But Jesus made no reply, not even to a single charge, to the great amazement of the governor. But Jesus remained silent. The high priest said to him, I charge you under oath by the living God, tell us if you're the Messiah, the Son of God. When he was accused by the chief priests and the elders, he gave no answer. But Jesus remained silent.
Sorry.
Contest, please.
Contest.
Someone says something back there through me. It's like 27:15 or something like that. Somewhere around there. I don't remember references anymore.
So the extra so you gave something that wasn't on our sheet, but I did not have him giving 4 verses. Is that?
I gave.
I have three full verses.
Yeah, I got thrown by somebody. Right
Oh,
over
you
there.
got thrown by somebody
Probably
right over there.
honestly.
This is the world's smallest violin playing the world's saddest song.
Joseph, you are a
Okay,
traitor.
so let's do no negative points. Why not? Okay. All right, that wasn't interrupted. Does somebody really want to answer it, or should we move on? It's like Jesus did not answer a word. Jesus made no reply. He gave no answer.
Wait, how many verses?
4. I had 4. Yeah.
Jesus did not answer words, so his disciples came to him and urged him to send her away, for she keeps crying out after us. But Jesus made no reply, not even to a single charge, to the great amazement of the governor. When he was accused by the chief priests and elders, he gave no answer. But Jesus remained silent. The high priest said, "My charge on earth by the living God, tell us if you're the Messiah, the Son of God."
So I think you gave one of the ones that I didn't have, but in any case, that's correct.
Yay!
All right. And since that wasn't a first hit, let's just say 20 points. All right, moving on. Question number 17 for 20 points, statement and 2-part essence question. One of Taylor Swift's most famous songs is paraphrased by a verse of Matthew. Give the verse and the Taylor Swift song. Green 3.
I don't listen to Taylor Swift.
I thought it was the title.
Hang on. All right, I'm going to reread it. Question number 17 for 20 points. Statement and 2-part essence question. One of Taylor Swift's interruption, read 1.
One of Taylor Swift's most famous songs is paraphrased by a verse in Matthew. Give this verse and the song. Shake it off. If anyone will not welcome you, listen to your words. Leave that home or town and shake the dust off your feet.
Oh.
That's correct, yes. Although yeah, you got to sing the song.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
All right. Question number 18 for 20 points, statement and 2-part quotation question. A Shakespearean play states that the devil can cite scripture for his purpose. Quote, interruption, read 1.
Quote the verse in Matthew in which the devil cites scripture for his purpose. If you're the Son of God, he said,
What were the introductory remarks?
Oh.
Sorry. Okay. Question number 18 for 20 points. Statement and two-part quotation question. A Shakespearean play states that the devil can cite scripture for his purpose. Quote, interruption, green 2.
Quote and give the complete reference for this verse. If you are the Son of God, it said, throw yourself down, for it's written, he will command his angels concern you, and they will lift you up in their hands so that you will not strike your foot against a stone. Matthew 4:6.
Correct for 20. Okay, I have a bonus follow-up question for 20 points. Which Shakespeare play? Anybody in the room know the answer? No. Hang on. Does anybody know? Raise your hand if you know that you know it. Yes. No.
No.
What? Yeah. No. It's not Othello. No. Yes. No. No. It starts with an M. No. Merchant of Venice.
What? I don't know.
And that's Act 1, Scene 3. She just guessed. All right. Next question. Question number 19 for 30 points. Statement and question, 10-part chapter analysis answer. 10 names appear in the possessive form in Matthew. List them. All right. Anyone want to try it? For no points? Okay.
Herod's, Philip's, John's, Jesus's, Peter's. James.
Nope. Any other answers from the table? Let's see if we can collect. Uriah's, Matthews, yes. Zebedee's. What else? Two more. Two more answers. We're missing one in particular that might be relevant to the person that I'm staring at right now. Solomon's. Okay, and chapter 23.
Moses.
Yes. All right. Everybody gets 0 points. All right. Thank you to Nagoo's DeWitt for that. All right. So the number of seconds to answer, I'm going to be a little bit liberal with this. So, all right. Question number 20 for 30 points, 90 seconds to answer from Matthew chapter 7. Including hand motions, sing the story of the wise and foolish builders.
Therefore, everyone who hears these words.
Yeah. Go.
Oh.
Sing it.
Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine. Wait. Okay. I'm starting.
Yes, that's one.
The rain came down, the streams rose, and the winds blew against that house.
No. That's
the rain came down and
that's
the streams
not even
rose.
close. I'm sorry. Okay. We're gonna start again and let somebody else. So shh. No negatives. Okay. Question number 20 for 30 points. 90 seconds to answer from Matthew chapter 7, including hand motions. Sing the story of the wise and interruption. Read for. Go ahead.
The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock. The wise man built his house upon the rock, and the rains came tumbling down. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up. But the house on the rock stood firm. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand. The foolish man built his house upon the sand, and the rains came tumbling down. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up. The rains came down and the floods came up. And the house on the sand went splash. I didn't know I could sing.
Okay. All right. That's correct. Yes. Good job. And thank you for joining in. Yeah. A little bit. Yeah. Okay. Next question. Question number 21 for 10 points. Statement in question. In 167 BC, the Syrian king Antiochus Epiphanes desecrated the Jewish temple by slaughtering a boar on the altar to Zeus. What does Matthew call it? Interruption. Red 2.
What does Matthew call deal? I'm gonna go sit with Josh.
Okay, if you got 10.
Okay. Does anyone want to finish it? Yeah.
What does Matthew call a boar? Pigs?
No.
Oh.
Does anybody? Oh, so yes.
Go Zane.
What does Matthew call this act? The abomination that causes desolation?
Yes. All right, good job.
Cameron wants to contest.
Yeah, I know it's not labeled as a chapter analysis answer. Blah 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 blah. Okay. I'm sure that hindered you from answering the question.
I wasn't.
All right. Next question. So this one, it's two references, and I'd be really stunned if anyone knows why they're connected. Question number 22 for 20 points, two-part quotation question. Quote Matthew 7:24 and 21:17, red 1.
And he left them and went out of the city to Bethany, where he spent the night. Therefore, everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock.
That's correct for 20. Does anybody know what the linkage between those two is?
No.
Besides Michael?
Yeah.
All right. So if you Google it, you might be able to find it, but it's from a Simpsons episode. So. All right. Is Josh Gallo in the room? Just curious. Okay. Question number 23 for 40 points, essence completion question. 60 seconds will be given to answer from Matthew chapters 5 and 19. Finish in essence this section titled Divorce and the one, interruption, read 2.
And the one in 19 titled Divorce. It has been said, anyone who divorces his wife must give her a certificate of divorce. But I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife except for sexual immorality makes her the victim of adultery, and anyone who marries a divorced woman commits adultery. When Jesus finished saying these things, he left Galilee, ran to the region of Judea, to the other side of the Jordan. Large crowds followed him and healed them. There some Pharisees came to death, and they asked if it was lawful for a man to divorce his wife for any other reason. Haven't you read here by that at the beginning there could have made a male and female separate Pharisees, a man with his father and mother being died, his wife and the two become one flesh, so they're no longer two one flesh, ever got joined together, no one separate. Why then they asked the most command the man of his wife to divorce and send her away. Jesus replied, Moses bade divorce your wives because their hearts were hard, but this is not this way from the beginning. I tell you that anyone who divorces his wife except for sexual immorality and marries another woman commits adultery. The disciples said to him, this is a situation between a husband and wife who are not to marry. Jesus replied, never accept this word, but only those whom has been given for their eunuchs are born the way, and the eunuchs are many eunuchs by others, and there are those who choose to live like eunuchs for the sake of the kingdom of heaven. The one who can accept this should accept it.
Judges. And the room. All right, that's correct. Next. Question number 24 for 30 points. Statement in question, 9-part chapter analysis. No. Okay. Question number 24 for 30 points. Statement in question, 9-part answer. 9 people or groups of people spoke Old Testament scriptures. List them. Anyone want to try? Chickens.
I'm not going to.
This is yours to see. Yeah.
Okay. Question number 25 for 30 points, 15-part answer. Which parables are found in interruption? Red 1.
Which parables are found in Matthew? The parable of the sower, the parable of the weeds, the parables of the mustard seed and the yeast, the parables of the hidden treasure and the pearl, the parable of the net, the parable of the unmerciful servant, the parable of the workers in the vineyard, the parable of the two sons, the parable of the tenants, the parable of the 10 virgins, the parable of the bags of gold, the parable that Peter asked Jesus to explain to him.
All right, so we have some alternate answers. You gave some extra answers that weren't on our sheet. Let's say 25. 25 points. Okay, so I had asked before the match that everybody submit an original parable to the Discord. So, all right, so I guess rather than just taking forever to do this, can somebody like count up who has the most and most like likes on theirs, like thumbs up or whatever, and then just let me know by the end of the match, and that's an extra, I think, 30 points. Okay, and I wrote my own, of course, so I'm about to post it. Talk amongst yourselves. Yes. Oh no, I don't get the 30 points. I've gotten my last 30-pointer. Okay. All right, but yeah, be sure to read all the parables that everybody put. There were some pretty fantastic ones, including one about a very expensive frog, unprepared quizzers, things like that. So, all right. Next. Question number 26 for 10 points, 3-part quotation question. As they appear in the portion, quote Matthew 17:21, Matthew 18:11, and interruption, red 4. It's correct for 10.
What? They're the omitted verses.
Oh.
Okay.
That was cute.
Now I have a bonus follow-up question. I have a bonus follow-up question for 50 points. This is an essence question. From any footnote or version where they appear, red 1.
Quote Matthew 17:21, 18:11, and 23:14. He replied, "This kind can come out only by prayer, for the Son of Man came to seek and to save the lost." They devour widows' houses and for shall make lengthy prayers. These men will be punished most severely.
That's correct.
That's beautiful.
50. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this next question, we asked it in the 2013 Match of Death. It's a very long one, and Abby Rogers did it in 5 minutes and 6 seconds.
Oh, no.
So
Please
you
don't.
get 50 points for matching her time. You get 5 points extra for every 5 seconds under it, or -5 for every 5 seconds over it. So are you ready to go, Mike? All right. Question number 27 for 30 points. Give a complete answer from 107 consecutive verses. Beginning to interruption, red 1.
Beginning to teach his disciples, Jesus said, "What? Blessed are the poor in spirit, for this is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, shall mercy be. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, they will be called children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, there is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are you people, and so you persecute falsely all kinds of people against you because of me, but truth because God is in heaven, for the same way they persecute the prophets who were before you. You are the salt of the earth, but the salt loses its saltiness. How can they be salty on his own grave? Anything said to be thrown on trial, but if you are led the world, a town but cannot be hidden. The people lay them, put on their bones, and point out time like his light, heaven and the house, and same with the judge, for they may see your deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. Do not think that I've come to boast all the prophets, and I come to boast them for the truth. They tell me the prophets, I should be able to see what you do, but it's dear and hear what you hear, but they're not here. Therefore, any such one of these commands is usually according to the kingdom of heaven, but practice these commands will call great in the kingdom of heaven. For I tell you, like the righteous passes out of the feast, Jesus, allow your son into the kingdom of heaven. Your father said it long ago, you're not anyone who's the subject of judgment, but I tell you that anyone who's angry with their brother says, of judgment. Again, if your brother says, to the court, and he says, will be in the fire of hell. Therefore, if you're often to get the altar, and there, your brother says, against something against you, leave your gift there in front of the altar, first go rest of them, and come after you give, set them as good with the adversary, taking to court, or you also together when the adversary may hand over the judge, and you have the officer, and you may have done to person, until you say, you're not going to pay the last penny. Your father says, you shan't go to adultery, but I tell you that anyone who looks at a woman lustfully has already committed adultery with her in his heart. If you're right, I cause you to call you down, throw it away. It is better for you to lose more property of your whole body to be thrown to hell, and if you're right, I cause you to call up and throw it away. It is better for you to lose more property of your body to go into hell. It does not say anyone divorced. But I tell you that anyone divorces his wife except actually makes it the victim of adultery, and anyone who is married to divorce someone commits adultery. Again, if verses be long ago, do not break the divorce you have made. But I tell you, do not swear not all either by heaven for this God, so but against verses of justice for the seat of the great king, and do not swear by heaven, not keep one here, one at the back. All you need to say something against anything else, going to 1 year further said I find to the truth. But I tell you, do not resist to person if he loves him like Jim to go in the G cause when he wants to do and take a shirt hand record as well. If anyone forces you to go on, I'll go with them to Moscow. If the one after do not to with one was borrowed from you, further said love you, even he journey. But I tell you, loving is better super keeping the journey from heaven causes sun to rise and live again. It's rain and the righteous and the unrighteous. We love you what we regard our neighbor tax like doing that and figure out the people who didn't want to learn pangs up paper because I'm father's perfect. Big of an actor practice righteous values basically made them if you did know from your father in heaven. So when you get the needy, do not announce what somebody is do in the synagogues on the streets to be on about the they receive the word in full. So when you get to the needy, do not let them know what right he's doing. So you maybe to get them he's going to take reward you when you pray to not be like that because we like the person in the synagogues and corners to be similar to the receive the word in full. And when you pray. But when you pray conjuring collision, right, your father saying, Father sees what it's like, reward you. And when you pray talking about them like pangs, so I think they because somebody goes to me like him, Father knows what you pray, ask him to send a shepherd, have Father in heaven, your Father in heaven, our Father in heaven, hallowed be your name, kingdom come, but on earth as heaven, give us today daily benefit of his stead, also forgive us and temptation, but those who leave one for the other people and sinning against you, the Father forgive you, but if you're not forgive us, your Father not forgive your sins. When you fast and all time, because you believe his Lord, the Father and just tell you, verse wonderful, when you fast, put in your wash your faces, my God, so that fasting, your Father and your Father sees that to reward you. Do not serve yourselves treasures, not the farmers, with these regular super service treasures, and have farm knowledge with these not against your treasures, their hobby also dies, the body fairs, the whole body will full flight, but if you guys don't hold your body will full of darkness, Satan, everything is darkness, so great as the darkness, no exert to matters you hate the one another, God, the brother alone, despise God, ignorance of God Almighty. Therefore I tell you, don't worry about your life, what you eat or drink, body, where isn't like when the foot of the body never close. Look at the verse, don't reserve the promise, the visa much for both, and anyone ever when it comes to our life, and the has very number. And whatever about close to the fathers of the field, God, the neighbors, when you tell them, I'm Solomon, one of these, that is God calls the glass of the field, which is the inspiration, the fire, and I to give you little faith to do not waste, and what you would drink, or what you wear for the banks, all these things, have the knowledge of the first against all things to be given to you as well. Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, from our word about so each day is not trouble. Do not judge you, judge for the make judge be judged by the stranger you minister to you. Why do you look at you, brother say, finish blink your eye? How can you see the balance of the spectrum balance the blink in your eye? You hypocrite face, blink of your eye, so you collision with the spectrum brother say, you give dogs to take another person if you do, they make your mouth of eternity databases. As a make of these, you can find out open you around as you see the one makes to the one knocks over you, which we have bird become a son of a fridge become a take. If you get them even now, give to children how much we found good those who ask me something to do them to themselves along the powers in their gave what is game brother so destruction made there but small again the road the least life and only if you find it. Watch out for what's come to Jesus, go to the false walls, by the people recognizing the people of grace, more for the purpose of with their souls. Likewise, every good you bakers good food, bad about you, bad fruit, good tree, not bad fruit, bad you can have bad food. Every cheese is not bad food is content on the right, that's rather for you recognize them. Now, when assessment, Lord, to the kingdom from the one does my Father who's heaven been saying to me, Lord, number not prophecy in your name, you drive a team, name, but miracles, don't tell me the you work for me, but it was therefore having to run and put them into practice, otherwise, my bills are black, making down two souls and moving that house, get it down because of the finish on the rock, whatever it is, one to not put them into practice, like Bushman, but the bank, and the also to be against that house, and the gate crash when Jesus, saying to took its cross, remains because it's 23, not to do the law.
Okay, so that's correct. He did it in 3 minutes and 51 seconds.
Okay, do the whole bottle.
All right, so let's try. Yeah, let's wait for the interpretation. Okay, so I think that is an extra 15 units of 5 seconds. So that's 75 plus 50 points. So wow, 125. He can also run a mile in 4 minutes and 38 seconds. Yeah, take some water. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully a few easier questions next. Do you need a second? Seriously? Okay. I'm curious, do you quote when you're running?
No, I've never tried it. One time I tried to memorize verses while I was running, and my entire team was like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm memorizing the Bible. And they were like, what? They thought it was the randomest thing ever.
All right.
Yeah.
That actually reminds me, is Paul Kramer in here?
Oh.
Yeah, so you remember Nate McFarland? Yeah, so one time he was quoting to himself on a bus, and a woman thought that he was demon-possessed and tried to exorcise him. Yeah. All right. All right, next question. Question number 28 for 20 points. Statement, and thank God this is the last time I will have to read this particular format of question, chapter analysis answer. In keeping with Matthew's use of fulfilled prophecies to persuade his Jewish readers that Jesus was the Messiah, he quotes a passage from chapter 41 of the book of Isaiah, who was a prophet during the reign of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah, who are also mentioned in Matthew chapter 1, who prophesied against Sennacherib, king of Assyria, and who, when Hezekiah was sick with a boil, prayed and God healed him, giving him a sign by making the sundial move backward 10 degrees, and who, per the Talmud, was killed under King Manasseh, concerning the secrecy with which Jesus instructs his followers to keep his divinity. Give this Old Testament scripture. Red one.
Here's my servant whom I have chosen, the 111, whom I delight. I will put my spirit on him. He will proclaim justice to the nations. He will not curl the crowd, nor his voice in the streets. He will bruise reed. He will not break in a scroll, nor make. He will not set out. Tell these about justice due to victory. In his name, nations will put their hope.
That's correct. Okay. 2 more questions. Question number 29 for 10 points. Statement and 56-part reference question. To show how we feel that the reference question is going away, we thought we'd come up with some unique words and in the process write the highest part reference question ever. In which chapter will you find the unique word disgrace, conceive, disturbed, mourning, wild, unquenchable, concerning, shadow, insult, fool, somber, worrying, sawdust, crash, lies, torture, burst, harassed, shake, rebel, violence, dirge, smoldering, plunder, choked, calloused, distressed, fear, vain, collapsed, stormy, rebuke, perverse, grief, maimed, pity, situation, hinder, grumble, unfair, robbers, wretch. Bad move.
And the rest of the 56-part chapter analysis. Matthew.
No. All right. I will reread it. Huh? I can't hear you.
Am I allowed to buzz in or no?
Yeah, go ahead. Question number 29 for 10 points, statement and 56-part reference question. To show how we feel, blah, 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 blah. In which chapter will you find the unique word disgraced, conceived, disturbed, mourning, wild, unquenchable, concerning, shadow, insult, fool, somber, worrying, sawdust, crash, lies, torture, burst, harassed, shake, rebel, violence, dirge, smoldering, plunder, choked, callous, distressed, fear, vain, collapse, stormy, rebuke, perverse, grief, maimed, pity, situation, hinder, grumble, unfair, robbers, wretches, butchered, error, cumbersome, strain, abomination, vultures, lazy, punishment, riot, waste, remorse, crime, hurried, and doubtful. Red one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28.
That's correct. Okay, last question. And has anybody counted up who won the parable thing?
Stop.
Okay. Any sort of Pastor Bernie faces, poop emojis, anything.
I'm getting there.
All right. Question number 30 for 100 points. Statement and question, 218 part answer. The name Jesus is found. Interruption. Red one.
It's found in 218 verses. Identify them by complete reference. 1, 1, 16, 18, 21, 25, 2, 1, 3, 13, 15, 16, 4, 1, 4, 7, 10, 12, 17, 18, 19, 21, 23, 5, 1, 7, 28, 8, 1, 3, 4, 5, 7, 10, 13, 14, 18, 20, 22, 24, 31, 34, 9, 1, 2, 4, 9, 10, 12, 15, 19, 22, 23, 27, 30, 32, 35, 10, 1, 5, 11, 1, 4, 7, 20, 25, 12, 1, 10, 14, 15, 22, 25, 46, 13, 1, 24, 34, 51, 53, 57, 14, 1, 12, 13, 14, 16, 22, 25, 27, 29, 31, 35, 15, 1, 3, 10, 16, 21, 23, 28, 29, 32, 34, 39, 16, 1, 4, 6, 8, 13, 17, 21, 23, 24, 17, 1, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 11, 14, 17, 18, 19, 24, 25, 26, 18, 1, 21, 22, 19, 1, 8, 11, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 21, 23, 26, 28, 27, 20, 22, 23, 25, 29, 30, 32, 34, 21, 1, 6, 7, 10, 11, 12, 16, 21, 23, 24, 27, 31, 42, 45, 22, 1, 18, 29, 34, 37, 41, 23, 1, 24, 1, 3, 4, 26, 1, 4, 6, 10, 17, 19, 20, 23, 25, 26, 31, 34, 36, 49, 50, 51, 52, 55, 57, 59, 62, 63, 64, 69, 71, 75, 27, 1, 3, 11, 14, 17, 18, 20, 22, 26, 27, 34, 37, 46, 48, 50, 53, 54, 55, 57, 58, 28, 5, 9, 10, 16, 18, 27, 16, and I only had 215, and so I don't know where you got the other three, but that's awkward.
Yeah, 2118, is that?
Yeah,
Go ahead and say it.
Just give it the
2118.
Okay, and 2716?
I went back and said that one. That's
You went
just
back and said
Barabbas.
it. Okay. All right, so the concordance, it does say 218.
There's a couple where he's doubled in it.
There's a couple what?
Where he appears twice in it.
Oh, okay. All right. That's correct. Good job. Okay, so that's the last question of the match. Thank you all for coming. Let's tally up the scores. I think I know who got first.
Oh, yeah.
So, does anyone want to guess how many points he got? It's not less than 600. All right, close. Okay, I'll just say it. Close. 480 points.
Whoa!
Great job.
Okay, second place.
Second place is Samuel with 90.
Nice job.
Third place is Camden with 40. Fifth place is Cameron, even though he left us with 35. And then Kylie with 15. Zane and Rachel are tied with 10.
It's the same in both of them, so yeah. Oh. All right.
And Jaden with 5.
All right, so everybody at least got one question correct out of that match. All right, good job. So what, Shriana, what was the story?
So for the parable thing, Kylie had 82, Camden had 43.
Yay.
And Samuel had 58, and Sheldon had 93.
Okay, good job. All right, whoever has will be given more, and yes.
We'll have an abundance.
So anyway.
510.
Yes. So he broke 510. Okay, so thank you all for coming. I think that's it. So.
Thank you, Joey.
Hey, is this anybody's lost and found? Okay, and by the way, I have a ton of these Chick-fil-A things. So if you hang around, I will pass them out. Yes. Well, hey, hang on. I'm gonna give you a bunch. There you go. All right.
Good job.
Here.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Can this be my reward for most quiz outs?